Hi everyone, you are welcome to Yvonne Winifred UG. Today I just want to share how I filled my Google AdSense bank details to start receiving my Google payments and how all that came about because it needed me to fill in the intermediary bank details part. I think you're already seeing that part or you've seen that part. That's why you're here to watch this video to know more what happened, what went wrong, like what is happening. So when I went to open up a dollar account, I think we all know that right now, for you to receive your Google payments, you have to have a dollar account. And guys, by the way, if you're in Uganda, one friend told me last year that he received his money using a usual, like a normal bank account with Equity Bank. I don't know how that came about, but he told me he received his Google payments. I'm not saying you should all go and use that because when you're filling this form, Google specifies that it needs you to have a dollar account. So guys, I wanted to open up this dollar account in Absa Bank. I went with about $30, but reaching there, they told me that I needed to have about $50. At that moment, I didn't have all that money, and yet I wanted to live with a dollar account. So, by the way, they even told me that this is going to be your money. You just need to put this money onto this account that we are opening for you so you can even withdraw that money. So if you have that money, you can go there. Though, guys, I recently wanted to open a direct dollar account with Absa and they told me $100. So these things keep on changing. Last year it was different, the other year it was different, this year it is changing. I don't know why it is increasing instead of decreasing to attract more customers, but that is their business. But for me, I'm here to show you how I filled the intermediary bank details so that if you find yourself in such a situation, you can fill in the correct information. I'm going to show you that, but before that I want you to know how it all came about. So going to Absa, and I didn't get a bank account that I wanted to use Absa, by the way, because I know it is in most of the countries and it is well trusted. So I decided to go to Opportunity Bank. So when I went to Opportunity Bank, they told me it is only even $10 to open up a dollar account. I was like, really? So I asked about the withdrawal fees, the monthly fees. I was told no monthly fees. The withdrawal fees were like 6,000 Ugandan shillings. And I was like, this can work for me. And this bank is really, really near to my place. And most of the other banks were far. So I really wanted to get the money from Google. And I was like, let me just resort to this bank. I go prepare myself, bring the two passport photos and my ID and the $10. I open up the account. So after, guys, I went and filled in the information into the Google AdSense bank details or the form. Guys, every time I filled in the first time, they told me it is closed. I was like, how? I went back to the bank. I asked them what is wrong. They were like, which actually I just contacted their headquarter branch and they sent me the international bank transfer details. But looking at these details and comparing it with the Google AdSense form, I was not seeing anywhere that I was supposed to put my name or my account number. So I was puzzled. Still, I asked these guys. They were like, we also don't know what you need. I tried to show them, but these things of YouTube payments not common. So not everybody knows how the entire process goes on. That's why even I'm sharing this video. So they were like, we are not sure what you need. The person I asked was like, I'm not understanding what you're meaning. But I went to Google and researched what FFC means and what FBO means. I was told it is for further credit or for benefit of. But then they specify when you're filling the form that it has to be written the way your bank writes it. So I was puzzled. I was asking the bank, they were like, we are not sure. We are not sure of what you really need. I was like, what am I going to do? So, guys, I just decided to risk and I filled whatever I'm going to share with you and I received the money. So that's why I'm sharing this video today, so that in case you're not sure of what to put in the exact space, you know what to put. So this can apply to you even if you're not in Uganda. I know I'm sharing correct information because I use the same information and now I receive my Google payments. So guys, this is how it goes. First thing that you have to fill is the beneficiary ID, but they say it is optional, so I left that out. I was like, should I put my name, but I'm using an intermediary bank, or the bank that I use uses an intermediary bank, so let me just leave that. So when it comes to the name on the bank account, guys, since your bank uses an intermediary bank, that bank is in the United States, but it has a branch here in Uganda or here in your local country. So guys, this is what I feel. Let's go slow and let's understand everything. Pardon me if I'm talking too much, but I want you guys to understand everything so that you don't make mistakes. This is your money, your hard-earned money, so you don't have to make any mistakes. So name on bank account, you're going to put your local bank account's name. Like for example, I put Opportunity Bank Uganda Limited. That was the name on the bank account. Why? Because they are now considering the intermediary bank. So for Opportunity Bank uses Citibank as their intermediary bank for wire transfers. So the name on bank account, they're asking for the name on the bank account, on the intermediary bank account. So Opportunity Bank is a customer in Citibank, which is the intermediary bank. I think you're getting that. That is why we are putting the name on the bank account, we are putting Opportunity Bank Uganda Limited. Then the bank name, you're going to put Citibank Uganda, the Ugandan branch. Remember, Citibank is the intermediary bank that we are using and it is in the United States, but this is its branch in Uganda. So bank name, you're putting Citibank. Then they give you their Swift BIC or their Swift code that they use for international wire transfers. So you put it there. Opportunity Bank gives you that, or any other bank that you're using gives you that. Your local bank gives you that. Then when it comes to the account number, you're going to put Opportunity Bank's account number in Citibank. You're seeing, it's really a process. So if you have your money, please use a direct bank account. Yes. So account number, I put the Opportunity dollar account number. By the way, your local bank gives you like 3 account numbers. They have a different one for dollar accounts, they have a different one for pounds and the euros. You know that they have different account numbers for different currencies. So for this case, for our case, we are going to put the dollar account number. They give it to you, so you just put it, account number, you put the Opportunity dollar account number in Citibank, which is our intermediary bank that we are using to receive our monies. So then they tell you to retype your account number, so you retype. Then guys, after that part of the form, we go to intermediary bank. So when it comes to the intermediary bank, they are putting for you, I think you're seeing that, ask your bank, or they tell you that if your wire transfer is going through an intermediary bank, it must be based in the United States. That's why, guys, I'm telling you that we, as Opportunity Bank, uses Citibank as their intermediary bank. So guys, so after that, you're going to fill in your intermediary bank name. So the intermediary bank name, you fill in the name of that bank that is in the United States that your local bank is going to use to receive this money. Or they can even say correspondent bank. So after that, you have to put in, now for my case, I just put in Citibank New York, not Citibank Uganda, but Citibank New York, because it's the intermediary bank that I'm going to use. I don't know, I think in some cases it might be a different one, but I'm giving you with examples of what I really used. Now after that, you go to intermediary Swift BIC, or the Swift code. It is an 8-digit code. They are numbers with letters mixed together, or like it is different for every bank. Sometimes they are 8 digits, sometimes they are 12 digits. So you fill that. Your bank gives you that. It is free, or even you can even Google that and find what you're supposed to use. So guys, then after that, when you're using an intermediary bank, you go further. Now you're going to the part where you put your name and your dollar account in that local bank that uses an intermediary bank. It seems a long process, but it's still the same. Like, as long as you know how to fill the form, you will receive your money. So now we're going to FFC or FBO. So FFC means for further credit. Then FBO means for benefit of. So I think it's kind of self-explanatory, but if you're not sure, please don't just fill in. Even me, I saw that and I was like, this is self-explanatory, but sometimes you might fill in the wrong way or the wrong information. So ask your bank. I think even Google AdSense, they tell you on every part, ask your bank, don't just fill in. So guys, they tell you here, if your bank requires for further credit FFC or for benefit of FBO, add the instructions exactly as your bank specifies. You're seeing that as your bank specifies. So that is where I was like, what do I do? So when Opportunity Bank sent me the details, for them they were like, when they ask you purpose of funds, you just put uh, your account number, your dollar account number in Opportunity Bank, then the name that is on that corresponds to that dollar account that you filled in. But guys, and also the purpose of funds, or anyway, yes, or purpose of transaction. So that's what I got from the bank. Yet when it comes to this form, it is FFC or FBO. So you're going to click onto that, or you tap onto FFC or FBO. So guys, I looked at this thing and I was like, what should I put? I asked the bank guy and he just kept quiet. I asked somebody else, like, manager, I'm sorry to say this, but that's what happened. And not to disrespect them, but they didn't really know, because these things of YouTube payments, online payments, these things are new to most people or to most countries. They don't really know what is really needed, especially this way in Africa. So I decided, as me, after some many attempts, like three, when they were telling me closed, that like they cannot send me the money just kept on bouncing. So what I decided, I just kind of risked, and I just put FFC. I left space, then I put my account number, my dollar account number in Opportunity Bank, leave space, then I put my name, the dollar account number name that was given to me in Opportunity Bank, and then I went ahead and set that as a primary payment method. Then I clicked on to save. Then after like a day or two working days, the money was sent to the bank, and I received a message from Opportunity Bank that your US dollars are put into your account. And I went, received the money. They didn't even deduct the 6,000 they told me about. I don't know. Maybe it's because some banks give you that one free transaction every month. I think that's what was considered. And I received the money.